2, and 3. Let's get it. The name. It's Law Nation. And as this room fill up, be sure to hit the like, share this content, let that friend, that neighbor know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboy Sports Talk and beyond. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls around the globe, let's get it one way or another. Come on. Mama said, there'll be days just like this. The grind for your mind. Baby, notification swat all the way up. And everything is necessary. Yeah. Cowboys, Raiders, upon further review, times 53, man, roster talk, and more. As they say, more and more. More and more. Come on, baby. Ain't no party like the Cowboy party. But what about a Law Nation's groove? Come on. We'll be looking at some tape, too. We'll be looking at some tape of Trey Lance, of Cooper Beebe, the linebacker, and what else we can get to, depending on your interactions. Baby, give me a 1 in the chat if the audio is straight. Give me a 1 in the chat if the audio is straight. Come on. Upon further review. Come on. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys so much. The road is a long road into the regular season, and we got to do the evaluation for the nation, right? And we going to talk about the good, the bad, the ugly. There will be some strong cuts, hard cuts, soft cuts. Hey, hope to bring back people. This morning I went through some of my 53-man roster. Didn't put the name out there because we're trying to wait until at least we do a projection show maybe Wednesday on the Crosstalk, and it will be released on Thursday there. So we're trying to make sure that we got everything there. On top of that, with the mindset of these type of things, we got to do homework. We got to go over Trey Lance. We got to go over run game. We got to go over the DBs and the LBs and the P's and pies. Ain't this right, baby? Come on, baby.
Give me my thing.
Come on, we got to go through all of that. So appreciate everybody for jumping on in here. And for those who are not aware, the Cowboys 53-man projected list, I have the Cowboys going with 3 quarterbacks. Yeah, 3 of them. Give me 1 second here. I always forget to do this little small thing. I got us going with 3 quarterbacks here. Also, I have us going with 4 running backs, and it don't make sense now. It don't make sense now, but trust me and believe me that down the way, it would pan out, and you guys would see where I'm going. I got us going with 6 wide receivers, 3 tight ends, right. I got us going with 9 offensive linemen, 8 defensive linemen, 5 linebackers, 6 cornerbacks, 5 safeties. Special teams, of course, 4 players on that list. So, yeah, the first thing that really people think about is when I look at this list, a lot of people say, hey, 3 tight ends. Now, I can give you guys a sneak peek of my tight ends, but, it's one of those things that we can look at. And then somebody said, 11 DBs, bro, 11 DBs. Well, hey, that's how it goes. Safeties and cornerbacks and as well as wide receivers, you got to have somebody to play special teams. Special teams. That's just what it is. So if you can't make the practice squad, what you want to do is if you can't make the special teams, you want to at least make the practice squad. But one of your main calling cards will be, hey, I need to be special team guy. I need to be special teams guy. Come on, coach, don't let me down. Yeah. That's a difference of that's a difference of about $500 to $1 million, right? If you could be on a team versus having the practice squad money, give or take. So that's just what it is. And it's some hopes that you will cut a guy and bring him back on and stash him and hold him, So that's just what it is. Stash him and hold him. Ain't that right, Michael? Appreciate you. A lot of these folks that want to get rid of Trey Lance is crazy. These days, if you want to win playoff games, you have to have a mobile quarterback, right? Yeah, you got to have mobility. And let's get a few more people on, and then we will start the film all the way off. And I appreciate everybody. This would just be, I got Trey Lance. I think it's the first touchdown drive. We will look at that and we will evaluate that, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to say, let me do this too. Let me do this. Hold on. Let me do
You
this.
are the only participant in the conference.
All right, so those
All
who
participants are muted.
want to listen to the conference via the conference, do that. And then, of course, the phone line will be 657-390-7391. Look, the line's been longer than Shaq feet. Maybe have 1 or 2 points and then jump in, jump out type of thing. We can't have a whole monologue of what the Cowboys did in 1997 and 98 and these sorts of things. It's all about the now, not what we did in the past. And back in my days when we had, Roger Staubach. No, look, we're talking about the 2024 Cowboys, right? So, all right, let's get this going. And on top of that, let's look into this. And on top of that,
you think it's small.
Yeah.
You need to be thinking big.
Y'all got to be thinking big.
You need to be thinking big. You need to be thinking big. Think big.
A little humor to go things and get things going. So let's go, baby. Come on with it. Y'all got to think big, okay? So when you look at that formation there, ladies and gentlemen, you're seeing a too high safety look. You are seeing basically most quarterbacks read from high to low, and that's what they teach you in the schools of quarterbacks. So you see this right here, you see that right there, and you see the quarterback under center, right? So what you're looking for is what they're saying is they giving you zone, then they giving you underneath. That's what you can take, zone and underneath. So let's see what my guy Trey gonna do. Trigger Trey, yeah. Come on, Trigger Trey. And they run that on that, and that's what I like to see. Come on with it, baby. That's what I like to see. So what we're seeing is a downhill runner. I like it better from this particular angle. You're seeing the linebackers trying to make their necessary adjustments. You're seeing number 27. He's the deep back. And you're seeing a pretty much power look out of this particular formation when they run inside. They give you a little eye candy, and he's going to do a power slam right inside. Let's go. Watch it. Boom. Got space in front of him. He got the necessary read. 67 is trying to hold his guy. He got away with a little something right here, and boom. That's 5 yards right there. I would do that all day. I would definitely do that all day. So here's Trey back under center. And the threat of the run is going to squeeze down the safety that's on top of the roof as well as the linebackers. Pay attention to the tendencies of these type of things, ladies and gentlemen. Those are things that we really want to see out of run game. You want to give them a little punishment here. Let's rewind just a little bit. That's okay. Let's rewind just a little bit. You want to see people bodies hitting the grounds and stuff like that. And you want to see this. Boom. Look at 60 getting away. Hand play, and then throw a man down for no reason at the end. I like that. And let's not make it pillow soft for him. And then you got your outside release game right here. That's the best way to go with this ball. Let's look at it again. We'll rewind. We're going to rewind a lot on this video. So what this does is now you're seeing a little difference as far as adjustments. You probably can't see the man hiding right here, but he's there. And you're seeing single high look. You're seeing a more compressed box. What brings that? Okay, running games brings that, ladies and gentlemen. And I like, Rev says he liked the way Flournoy or Flow blocks. I absolutely like the way he blocks too, by the way. So I love it. Let's go with it. And on top of that, this is what you earned to get this. You earned to get this look, right, ladies and gentlemen? What brings this look? Run game bring this look, for those who don't know. And then you play, and then boom, right here. He got a great read right here because you still got the safety in the middle of the field. There's pretty much one-on-ones actions right here. And you got one-on-one right here. So he's already reading that my guy won on this route right here. I can throw this ball anywhere in this proximity. This is my window of throw right here. There will be no issues with me throwing it to the outside of the boundary right here so my guy can make a play on the ball. Let's see what he do. Boom. And he does just that. Good catch, come back for the ball, and you see my guy 18 is mean with it, baby. And you can see it from this angle. Yeah. Good delivery, good poise in the pocket, and getting the ball out. I like seeing that, ladies and gentlemen. All right, boom. Good poise, good delivery. That's a first down, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so they went back. And okay, you going to give me light box? Let me get about 4 or 5 yards off of it. Okay, light box? Let me run up. Let me run you up out of it. Yeah, I like that. I like the way Royce Freeman is running the ball. Before we go any further, my guy on Twitter, he asked, what's the difference? My guy Foots the King, he says, what does Zeke do better than Royce Freeman? And I said, It said selling merch, catching and blocking. I want to know before we hit play again on this. My guy Foots the King wants to know what is the difference between Royce Freeman and Ezekiel Elijah Elliott. Yeah, what's the difference between those two? And you guys can fight amongst yourself, you know. Yeah, and AJ, my coach AJ says touchdown. That's a good one. Zeke is a better skilled player, meaning that he can catch out of the backfield. I've seen him catch a wheel route. I don't think you would put Royce in that particular light. So, yeah, Freeman got more burst. Okay, all right, let's get back to this film then. All right, y'all taking it down. Let's go. Good inside run right here. If you want to give credit to 79, you can watch 79. If you want to give him kudos, and that's, well, let's go. He's going to pull right here, and he's going to move some bodies out the way. I'm not saying that, hey, well, let's go did a great job, but you got to give kudos for that. Let's go with it. Boom. 60 got away with a hold on there. That was a negative play for him. 60 got away with a hold on that. And sometimes you gotta keep your quarterback and your running back game going. So he got away with a hold. I would take that though, to be fair with everything. But he got away with a hold. Come on, let's look at it. Yeah, he got away with a little hold. So sometimes it's better to be, lucky than good on some situations there. All right, and this is Deuce Vaughn. Boom, wiggle in there. All right, so let me ask y'all this. Let me ask you guys this on Deuce Vaughn, Ron. I got the Cowboys going with 4 running backs. Is that a situation that you guys would like to see? 4 running backs. And is Deuce Vaughn a part of that list? Give me your 4 running backs that you would like to see on this team. Right? I got my 4. Let me see if you guys can place in the chat line who would be your 4 running backs that you would like to see on this team. And keep in mind, you got Zeke, you got Rico, you got Royce Freeman. Is Deuce Vaughn in there or Hunter Lupke? Do you go with 5 running backs? I got 4. Okay. Yeah. Let's see what we got. Zeke, Rico, Freeman, and Deuce. Okay. All right. It's good problems to have, right? Let Deuce do it, And when we looking at this, have soft eyes. Look at the offensive lineman. Look at everything. And you see, hat on a hat. That boy got some wiggle to him, don't it? Yeah. All right. Got the skies. Look, this too high. And boom. Slant this there. My guy, I think Trey picked that up. He's going to absolutely signal to he signaled to the wide receiver that I got too high. His zone's gonna be open. Watch. He gives the look too high. Look, signal right here. That's growth. And on top of that, he letting them know I got too high, right? So we going underneath, and he's able to hit my guy on the slant because they giving you underneath. He's not worried about the disguise right here. Boom. And he gonna always missile that thing in there, don't he? So, boom. There you go. That's another missile right there to my guy. So now you having single high. And dude's got patient feet. He's able to get some yards. So I like the yo-yo. Sometimes you got to figure out ways to – remember, football is chess, not checkers. Not saying that they are scheming these boys. But it's good to understand that, hey, when you in that look, I run. When you in that look, I change it up and I pass. And Deuce is able to wiggle and get some yards from here. They got a 3-by-1 formation here. The deep back is 27, play action, roll out, boom. And you got to start honoring that. Look how they bid on the play right here. Watch, pay attention to 41 and 5 and all of the linebackers right here. They are biting in on the play action. Bit, okay. Now it's change of directions here. And you get an open man in the flat there. It's a 4.5 yard throw, but it still worked. You got to work the field here. And boom, 86 did a great job picking up. And boom, he took what the defense gave him on that one. And that is a nice play right there. You got a too high look here. And look, play action to the opposite side. Boom. So they were working the field is what we call it. I give you one look. You may think it's the same, but I'm going to give it to you on a different direction now. And you still have to honor the run game. And this is why Schoonmaker looked really good in this particular look, because now you got to honor and play the entire field. If you're going to try to take everything over the top, I'm going to do death of 1,000 cuts to kill you underneath. And I do like the aspect of Trey being under center, and you got one deep back here, and he's able to give you the illusion that they're finna run the ball. And here we go right here. Under center. Yeah, here we go. 86 tried to go for the run play. And I mean, he tried, the guy that was on 86 tried to stop the run, and he ended up getting, and the flats open. Boom. Here you go. See a better look at it from here. Good choice. He had two choices here. To take either of the underneath, and he went with this one here. If he had more time, he could probably hit Billy right here. He probably could have hit Billy right there, but when you look at everything, you can see. Let me put the marker right here. Probably could hit Billy here, but this is best because you got a guy in the face. Yeah, so I wouldn't mind that at all, right? And it's all a motion play, so you got to get it out real quick. Boom. Yep. And my guy got some yak action off of it anyhow. So that's good. All right. So pay attention to the motion, man. And that's the snap on the center. Boom. All we trying to do is bring down those safeties. I want the safeties and the linebackers' first step to be forward, right? So this is a setup game. And this is what Trey is able to do in this offense under center, right? Set up. Show run, give you run. Good block by 48 too, by the way. Damn good block. Okay, Trey back under center. The same look, but I'm going to hand it off now to 16, who at this point, this is before the fumble, by the way, I was thinking that he was cooking and he was getting back in good grace. But what happened was he fumbled a little later on in the game. which put him on the bubble sheet right now. So, but hey, good end around right here, and he's able to give us some wiggle yards here. Keep in mind, what we may see is more of this manipulation when season come around. Look, Steve Simcoe, I think that he's doing a great job of mixing it up, being the ear to what Mike McCarthy needed right here. And all I'm trying to do with run game is trying to manipulate the middle field. I'm trying to manipulate that. And if I can do that, that's half of the battle, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what I like to see. And that's what we are going to see this year. Let's go with it. Let's go with it. Making the middle field easier. You think long, you think wrong. Let's go watch this one more time. Watch how they get this guy right here. He is so worried about this guy right here that he gonna bite again. Yeah. I like that. Come on, let's go with it. Come on with it. Okay. Yeah. It's too late. It's too late, baby. That's first down. And that will be your Kevontae Turpin in that look. I think Kevontae is a little bit faster than 16. Maybe that'd be a touchdown. And now I give you some eye candy again. Now I do it. Look, I'm telling y'all, this college-style offense, it can work. I've literally, and I'm not saying that just because of this drive, you make Trey Lance your starting quarterback. But I've seen with some finesse. Who do he look like right now? He plays for the Eagles team. But who do he look like right now? If I hit play and don't even stop it, and then, who would he look like? What we've been seeing in the last, 3-4 years now, That college-style offense stuff can work. It can work. But what you got to do is you got to be mindful that you got risk of injuries and stuff like that, And that's really like, hey, you want to grow that, right? And you want to see if you can expound upon that. Kaepernick, Glenn Capers said Kaepernick, okay. The run game still is concerning. Yeah, but when you do those, hey, I got you going this way, I got you going that way, watch, you will see that this is like the little high school, college football stuff, man, and there's nothing wrong with it, right? You showing spread 3-by-1 formation. You got your running back in the backfield. Either I can take it and run his way, or I'm going to give you some action where my running back can run his way, and my running back been gashing you all day. So, hey, it's just what it is. Let's go with it. What you gonna do? Look at the linebackers and everything. They bit down too hard on it, and bam, you got around to the edge here. If 86 blocked better, it'd been a touchdown. If he blocked better, it'll be a touchdown. I told you going to be a lot of stops and pauses and stuff like that, but it's necessary. If he blocked better, it'll be a touchdown. Let's watch it again. Get on him. He didn't block good enough. 86 didn't block good enough. That's a touchdown right there. So you got to understand that this offense, this right here, this RPO and all of that, read options, all that stuff can work. But you got to understand that your quarterback could be at risk of getting hurt, and that's just what it is. All right, so boom, see it better from this angle. 86 just whiffed on the damn block right there. I'll have him doing all type of push-ups and stuff. All right, so now you got similar play. Let's see. Same play, my bad. Same play, just different angle. Now you see it. All right, so now we back in there. Same formation. Yeah. Now I give it to him for a second. I give it to him. Yeah. I give it to him. Watch it from this angle. Yeah. Now it's messing up. Look, he all messed up right here. He like, man, come on, man. I'm done with this, man. I'm done with this defense, man. I'm done with this offense too. I'm done with all of this, man. I'm tired, man. You got me playing this type of football, man. I thought we was done with this when we was in high school and college. No, we bringing it back, baby. So you got multiple choices now. You got options, baby. Yeah. So damn near scored off of it, right? Let's look at it again. Fade. Got him real bad. Why he got him? Watch how they're so done with this run, they didn't even think that he's going to fade it. What you're going to see that number 18, remember what I said at the earlier part of this drive, that what you want to do and what you want to get done is these guys taking 2 steps forward because they're so busy and they're so ready to stop the run. What his first initial wave is going to be, I'm going to stop these edges and I'm going to get to this quarterback or running back to stop the run. And you're going to see his first step is going to be forward, and you're going to see my guy run a nice little fade, and my guy Trey, in the words of Twin Maker, call him Trigger Trey, he's gonna lob it right in there. Because everybody, all these folks right here, just want to stop the run. They say you're not finna run that in there. Watch, boom. I wish I had slow motion, but y'all slow motion in your minds of it. Everybody, their first step, crazy, touchdown. Yeah, look at it from this angle. Watch how, it's gonna pull in all of the linebackers and defensive linemen on the play action. Yep. There's somebody right now in the chat that's watching that can make that throw. Somebody right now in the chat watching. Yeah. There you go right here. Let's watch it one more time. And he throws it in for a tub. That's just what you got off of that series there. That was one of the series that the Cowboys were able to score off of. One of the series the Cowboys were able to score off of. Not saying that that can be the situation and scenario that teams don't know how to stop. But shoot, you play that, hey, I give you a little run here, give you a run there, it can work. Glenn Caper says, Law, you're right. The misdirection is underrated. It works against us. We should continue to make it work for us. I agree. That's why I'm kind of like on my list right here, bro. I got us going with 3 quarterbacks. But I think that the option of number 2 quarterback will be different this year. They went with the option of Dak and Rush last year. I got them going with Dak, Trey Lance, and then Rush be your emergency quarterback in that processing. I wish we can just go with 2 quarterbacks, but quarterbacks are premium spots, and we just gonna have to go with and live with the ideology of the Cowboys just working with the 3 quarterbacks. And there's nothing wrong with that, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing wrong with it. It's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Tyler Guyton is a juggernaut. Action Power says, Law, sound like you're hating on a backhand compliment. I don't know where I'm hating at. Because you still have to be accurate. You can't run those set of plays the entirety of the season. You can't. You can't run just those set of plays. There will be moments where teams will be able to corral. They will be able to stop that, and they will be able to shut that down. So that's why it will work in some games, but it will not work in all games. Case in point, you still got to throw the rock. That's why name me the RPO quarterback, read option quarterback to win the Super Bowl. I'll wait. Name me those guys that end up winning ultimately. So hold on right quick. Do you remember whose name? Hold on. Give me 1 second here. My name, I guess. Hold on. My name. Boom. Yeah. So it's one of those things. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. What's your thoughts on tight end span forward showtimes? I would try to figure out a way to sneak him on the practice squad. He haven't showed us anything. He didn't show us that he's better than John Stevens, Peyton Hendershot, Princeton Fant, right? So it's like, hey, we're going to stash you for a year. We're going to try to work you in next season. I think that he got high upside, but at this point, I got us going with 3 tight ends if you look at this list right here. And you guys can probably guess who the 3 are, right? So that's just how it goes. CD Lamb is not going anywhere until probably next year. Yeah. I think that, what Michael Irvin said about CD is very valid. And if Michael Irvin held out and the Joneses didn't bat an eye when he was trying to hold out, and if Emmett said that he didn't hold out, or didn't get this situation all confused with what he was trying to do, and he was rushing leader that year, 18 touchdowns from a running back. Look, it's one of those things that when you look back at it, ladies and gentlemen, is it one of those things whereas the Cowboys have a principle and a philosophy, and that's what they do, and unfortunately, that's just how it goes here in Cowboys land, right? Leon Ware says, you should roll with 3 quarterbacks these days, especially with the NFL expanding the season just in case QB1 get hurt. Yep. The year the Eagles went to the Super Bowl, I was telling my brother that if that year they had a serviceable backup quarterback outside of Brock Purdy and some guy named Josh, not Allen, but I forgot his name, Josh Johnson or somebody. I was telling him, man, if they would have went and got Cam Newton, they would have beat the Eagles that year. But, that's a story of a different day. I'm glad and I love the outcome of the situation regardless, right? At the end of it all, I love the outcome that, the Eagles went to the Super Bowl and lost. That was still a good outcome for us. But, yeah, you still need about – that's why they got the emergency backup quarterback ruling from, So that's just how all of this goes, and that's how it is. They're going to probably play hardball. Why wouldn't they get a stud wide receiver in the draft? Did you see what Tyler Guyton did? And we had to need to know what we were going to do with Marshawn Nealon. I like Marshawn Nealon. I think that Nealon is a real good player for us. I think that Nealon is a situation that we can all look back on and say, all right, cool. He going to be another dude that, that's going to play on the outside. They already comparing to Cam Jordan. I'm not saying that he's Cam Jordan, but let's look at MK. And this is his first game, right? And when you look at MK off the edge here, that right there, you can't just find that off the streets. While he was able to just bull rush and get to the edge there to make that tackle inside, that's good stuff, right? Now, his pass rush is just suspect, right? And truth be told, I don't think that we are really counting on him for pass rush stuff. I think Michael Parsons holds that key, right? So when we look at Marshawn Nealon, I think that this pick was necessary. You got D-Law in a contract year. He's not here for the foreseeable future. So I don't know where you can go in the draft to draft a stud wide receiver. You can probably do that in free agency or trade situation. But the Cowboys trust and believe. Just because CD is attempting to hold out, I don't think that he's going to leave $34 million on the table and he's willing to hold out for $2 or $3 million for the full season. I don't think that. I could be 1,000,000% wrong. I could be 1,000,000% wrong, but I just don't think that he will hold out completely for that. So when you think about Marshawn Nealon, all right, so that was game 1, and we've seen some issues with, pass rush stuff, right? So in game 2, he was rushing a little bit better to the point and to the degree that you can look back and say, hey, they had to hold the brother down. They had to hold him. So this is Marshawn Nealon, and shout out to Mosier, Dustin Mosier on Twitter for these films right here. So let's look at this right here. This is every rap from MK. And you look at MK here, power inside, push, bull rush, and forces this. Now, 55, if he was more acute and aware of the situation, he would have been able to pick this off right here. Watch it. Power in the face. Look at, he don't have the closing speed like Parsons or my guy Eric Kendricks or Overshown to a degree. But that's pressure. He can't even step up inside of his throw right here, ladies and gentlemen. And he's still able to get this ball off, unfortunately. But it's a contested catch right here. And that's all brought to you by pressure from 94, by the way. Look at 94 again, off the edge. All right. And get off of his block. Nope. He got manned over on this one. It's a bad rep for him. And you got to show the good and the bad. Watch his bad rep. Watch his bad rep. 9 to 9. Bad rep right here. Good, bad, and ugly. 75 won this one. 75 get inside. He contained, and he walls off. And this is a good alleyway for number 3 to get all the way up this field and burst all the way in there. Watch this. Watch this. Good rep. Good rep by. Good rep by. Get out the way. Yeah, good rep by this right here. Boom. There we go. Boom. Look at that. Hey, but look at the athleticism. I'm going to show y'all the athleticism. It's still positive. Watch how he hurdled over the guy that got thrown in the way. Watch this. Ha. Whoop. 55 just got thrown out the way. 55 done played himself off the tee. Hey, have you ever seen somebody who, look, I'm not beating up 55 because he's my guy, Willie Harvey Jr., but he's the first guy that I can tell you this year done played himself off the team. Now, if he make the team somehow, it'll be still good. But these last 2 preseason games, you can argue that he played himself off the team, selecting the wrong hole, hitting the ball in your hands and dropping it, thinking it's volleyball or something, or basketball. But let's go back to this film. Appreciate y'all so much. Come on, 55. Get it right, man. And that's holding right there. That's a sack. You got to give this man a sack. Come on, get this man a sack right here. Watch this hold right here. Watch this hold. He squeezed down inside. Boom, get off his man. Look at it. I'll keep holding on. Watch this hold right here, bro. It's just, he gonna hold the man. They might well get married. When the date is. Come on, man. Come on with it. All right. So he gonna have to make himself get skinnier because we don't get those calls right there. And yeah. Pivot gets around to the edge. Good play. Good play. Let's go with it. Let's go with it. Off the edge, drop back in coverage. Go to the play side. There you go. Active. He's a big boy too. He move around. Not as quick as what we are accustomed to seeing out of a Fowler or Armstrong on the edge or a Gregory to a degree. Created pressure here. 55. Look, 55 was in so many good spots, man. And I'm telling you guys, if this Overshown Parsons or Eric Kendricks or my guy Damone Clark, these would be better productivity from those boys. Watch this. Pressures in the face from this left side of the field, and he just wet it. Come on, man. You gotta pick this one off. You gotta pick that one off, man. That's a pick 6, bro. But you get hands on the balls, man, and that's good to see from a linebacker's perspective. Good to see from a linebacker's perspective. Yeah, there's no pass rush on that. No pass rush on that. And we're looking at this one right here. Get around the edge here. Break contain, break hold. Man, they held the hell out of him on that. He got up a little tender right there. All right. Look how they throwing all the types of confusion to this quarterback here. Gets around. Look, I count this as another sack. Watch how he wins on this rep. He win. I'll keep holding on. Sing it with me. I'll keep holding on. I still want, Ratio said, I still want Willie to make the team. You still want Willie and them to make the team. Let me ask you this, though, and I'm not beating up Willie, but we only got 53 spots on this team. And I got us going with 5 linebackers. Do you see Willie over Eric Kendricks? Do you see Willie over Damone Clark? Over Sean? Miris Learfowl? And would you take Willie over Damian Wilson? Those are my 5 linebackers that I got kind of like penciled in. Do you take him over those boys? Yeah. And those are the realities of it. How do you fit him in there? And that's the only thing. That's a hole right there. It's a hole from 75, and the quarterback is running for his life. Boom, good pressure right there. And you got Buddy Johnson there. You got a lot of guys that do special teams and things like that. And that's the only thing. And you got to understand what position they play as well. Yep. Good rush right here. Good way to look. Fight through the hole, knowing they ain't giving it to you, and he's able to get it. Now they flip him to the other side. Good hands. Fight through the hole. This brother got another hole. Them 3 holes, and he got batted down. Look how you fight through that hole. I'll keep holding on. He was a menace out there, and I would tell you guys that they can't just let this go by all day, But we seen Michael Parsons go through 8 quarters, 10 quarters without a hole. But man, this guy, he's getting the Michael Parsons treatment. That's how good he played in this game. They gave him the Michael Parsons treatment, man. So holding class, it's like, hey, you can hold on the Cowboys. They won't call it. I'll keep holding on. Man, this man is on the cross, man. They got that man on the cross. So it's going to be one of those things, too, and it's a good bat down. So I guess if they holding Parsons and if they holding MK, if they holding all of these boys, that's a damn good run stop right there. Randy Gregory just now learning how to do this, and he don't even show up to practice, right? Dorrance Armstrong would never, and I'm not beating up DA. I shout out to him. Watch how he blows through this, y'all, and he continue to fight through this, and he still make this tackle right here. We need somebody that got this capabilities, and trust me, D-Law is one guy, but this is another guy that can do this, and I like this, by the way. Come on. Fight through a scrape, get off your block, and make the tackle. And then he kind of like punched him in the ground. Look at his aggressiveness, man. I wish I had the slow motion button on here. Come on. Boom. Throw him to the ground. Watch how he pound him on the ground. Yeah, he pounded him on the ground. Yeah, come on with it. That's just nasty, good. Fight through, trying to get the ball out of his hands and stuff like that. I like what I'm seeing out of these boys, ladies and gentlemen. Needland is nice. Will he be a double-digit sack guy? I don't know, man. But with enough time and preparation and, an opportunity, maybe, just maybe. But that's why you still have Parsons on the edge. You still have D-Law on the edge, right? And you rotate him in and you don't put all of that pressure on him as a rookie. And he's already not getting calls, right? So I think that is a good thing altogether. And that's why, you get Carl Lawson, too. You get Carl Lawson secretly. We are a better team than what most people think. Ain't that right, MJ, man? From the 206, you in the mix, man. We're a better team. Ain't that right?
What up, Law?
Than most people think, man. I'm doing good, man. How about you?
I'm just watching your film. Thank
Mm-hmm.
you right on point.
Right.
Needler gonna be cold-blooded. That D room is off the hook now. That D line is off the hook.
D-line for your mind.
6'6", 340.
Uh-huh.
And I told you, my boy number 96 is the beast, man. Even that little kid, they get an extra roster for Illinois, number 95. He played good too.
So
yeah, man.
So let me ask you this though, and I'm put the pressure on you now.
Okay.
I got us going 8 defensive linemen.
Okay.
Okay. And how would you fit your boy in there?
Well, you try.
How can you fit Rodgers and Daxon in there?
One of them halfbacks is not gonna be there long.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
Tell me why. Break it down, man.
If you think you're gonna sneak 96 on this team, like you did what you did to the white guy, you're gonna have the whole
vanilla gorilla. Yeah.
Going off on you. You can't do that no more. Number 96 shows you can't move them, and you think I'm seeing it. I'm watching from the sideline.
Mm-hmm.
That means the Chargers who they gonna play. They got the Rams who they played, and Oakland who they played.
Right.
All them teams have seen number 96, bro. And you think you gonna try to sneak him on a team, and some other team seen him. He's gone, bro.
So what position group? So you thinking you go with one less running back, right? I'm telling you, the quarterback is where it's getting hurt at. We got 3 quarterbacks. We got 4 running backs.
The quarterback, you gonna they got that special thing where the quarterback don't you can take an extra quarterback.
Yeah, it don't count as much. The emergency quarterback. Yeah.
Yeah. But you one of your halfback. Do fine.
Let me say this now. Okay, let me say this. Running backs. You got Zeke, Rico, Royce Freeman, Hunter. That's 4. So if you're going to slide Deuce on, that's 5, right? So out of those 5 guys, because those guys that you like, who you going to say, hey, man, I got to give you the pink slip, bro. I got to give you the walking papers, bro.
Well, they ain't going to give him the walking papers. They're going to say we're going
to try to sneak you.
They're going to sneak him on the way. They know they ain't going to pick up Deuce. They got so many. Because, wait. I've been hearing it, Law. All you guys on here, all the podcasters. There's a million halfbacks out there, right?
Shoot yeah.
So why
for the Jets and stuff.
There's a million halfbacks out there.
Mm-hmm.
Why they gonna try to sneak? Why another team gonna pick up Deuce Vaughn? You tell me. Miami gonna pick up Deuce Vaughn. The Jets gonna pick up Deuce Vaughn. The Giants gonna pick up Deuce Vaughn. Come on, Law. So we can put Deuce Vaughn. Bring him back on the practice squad.
Bring him back on the practice squad. Okay. So all right. So you got 8 I got 8 defensive linemen, and this is not my order because I don't want to give away all my stuff. But I got Parsons, Law, then the untouchables, Mozzie, Osa, Chauncey, Nealon, Jordan, and Carl Lawson. Who are you? Who you gonna put in? Who's Rodgers' spot? Who's gonna take Rodgers' spot? Who you rather have versus Rodgers, right? Would you rather have Rodgers or Golston? Would you rather have Rodgers or Osa? Would you rather have Rodgers or Jordan Phillips? Rodgers or Carl Lawson?
Well, the D line. Okay, you go at D end. They go. What you call? He's both. He's a linebacker. He's not gonna be. They're gonna put him at D end linebacker, Parsons.
Mm-hmm.
So, but another lineman, D tackle is gonna be Rodgers. 95 made the team because he's overseas. I didn't know that too. Number 95 is overseas.
Denzel Jackson?
Yeah, Denzel Jackson is overseas because he'll be on the practice squad. Rodgers not making no practice squad. If you ain't seen the film, I'm saying wrong.
Well, no, I'm just trying to make things work. I'm trying to make. He only got 53 spots.
I know. So that's what I'm saying. One of them.
That's why what makes it so hard. That's what makes it so hard because it's gonna be a hard cut somewhere. I got us already going with 3 tight ends. That's hard right there. People mad about that.
Who's the 3 tight end?
I can't tell you. I can't tell you. I gotta save it. I gotta savor some of this stuff for the show.
Well, it's gonna be 81, 86, and 87. I know y'all mad at 86, but
yeah, I mean 86. Yeah. He's office furniture. They ain't gonna get rid of 86.
Yeah, they ain't gonna get rid of.
They're down the hill.
47. You might even lose 47. You gotta sneak him on the team.
You got to sneak 47. I do agree with that. You got to sneak him on there. Yeah.
You got to be. Look, I'm tell you, the Poachers or the Giants and all the 3 teams we just played, and Dan Quinn is gonna poach all y'all players. All our players are getting poached by Dan Quinn, bro. Them safeties, the corners. 837 is they gonna put them on the what you call, and Dan Quinn gonna snatch them. That's cool. 37.
He's on my bubble list, but I got us going with 6. I got us going with 6 cornerbacks though.
Who's the see? Okay, you got Bland.
You okay? Bingo. I got him. Keep going.
You got Bland, number 7.
Bingo. Yep, got him.
Number 2.
Yep, he's in there.
41.
He's in there. Yep. They're getting tight now. You only got 2 more slots.
24.
Who's 24? No, he's safety room. That's what.
No,
he's safety. He been getting all his reps at safety. He ain't been playing no cornerback.
Well, okay. Well,
it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. Look, 24. Just to be fair, just to put this out there, 24 is on the bubble list, though. He's on that bubble list.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's on that bubble list. He got to do something.
He ain't worried about it because they already know everybody poached all the Cowboys. All the players y'all see, like, if you try to hide 24, I'm keeping 24. I'd rather the rookies. They want to take the rookies because 24 is still young. 43 got the interception.
That's Keemon Hall. See Keemon versus Eric Scott right now. Booth, he gonna make the team because of the fact that he was a trade acquisition, all of that other stuff. I think Booth makes this team. I like the way he come down, fit, and field too. So I think that they're going to give him a little bit more longitude and latitude to make this team. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I forgot about Booth.
Booth.
Okay, the safeties is you know the 4th safety. The 5th safety is 25, 24. There you go.
That's what I was saying. Like even with the safety room, like when I look back at this safety room, I think of it like this, bro. Hooker, Wilson, Wanye, Bell, right? But now you got to figure out, okay, who can be that other guy that can be in that room, because you can roll with 5 safeties, but I think Bone Foster will make that final decision on whether it be Izzy or Woods or, I think E. Johnson, you can sneak him on the practice squad.
Yeah, Woods going to be on the practice squad too, unless Dan Quinn snatches it.
That's the only thing, man.
Dan Quinn.
I would rather have Dan Quinn to scoop up Izzy versus Wood, because I think Woods brings us a little bit more of an upside when it's time to tackle down in the box. And I've seen that for a negative 4-yard tackle for loss in his last game, and then he had to pick the other. So I think that I like Izzy. He's my dog. But that 5th spot is a hard. That's why I love this final preseason game. Yeah.
Izzy can cover.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want Izzy? Can Wood cover?
Man,
Izzy?
Woods can cover every blade of grass out there, man. Woods can cover too. Izzy got height though. Izzy got height, and he got time. He been on his team for a minute, but he don't have a lot of sponsors though. He don't have a lot of sponsors in the building though. That's the only thing.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna be playing for either. Izzy probably playing if he get. Cause the Jets, I can see Izzy playing for the Jets the Jets or the Redskins. I can see him going there, or one of them teams we just played, Oakland or Sandy. Izzy gonna have a spot. He gonna get picked up quick. Izzy gone. Either way, he be with us or somebody. He's not being out there. He gonna get soon. He's gone on the team.
Yeah. And he got great talent, man. My biggest thing before I let you go, MJ, is that I just wish the kid would have been able to just take over that role as that nickel corner or the outside corner because he played too damn good in that Tampa Bay game a couple years back. Good. Yeah, he's good. Yeah. He's good. Yeah. But, you know, he's
you got your boy, I hate to say it, he 75 outdid 79. Ball outplayed Winslow.
You said ball outplayed, Matt. Well, let's go.
Yeah, he did.
Now, I don't want to take the show too long, but I got the Cowboys going with 9 offensive linemen, though.
Okay.
And ball is not on that list, but I appreciate you for calling.
All right,
man. Appreciate you, man. Yes, sir.
Is Matt Lewinsky on that list?
Hey, who knows? Matt, well, let's go. But you know what helped him though? 64 getting hurt and 64 getting hurt and Chuma 71 getting hurt. That helped him. Believe it or not, I'm not saying you wish injuries on anyone, but that did help those boys for extra life. You know how Mario get that extra life? That's what helped him. But I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, you're right. And the guard tackle, he haven't played, so he's gonna be.
Nate Thomas, they gonna sneak him. Yeah, they'll sneak him on the practice squad.
And
that's what they doing. That's why they ain't showcasing Nate, because Nate is strong as an ox, man, and he got some flexibility. But what they said was they're gonna move Awesome back at guard and keep him working left side field, left side, like Coach Marv said the other day, and they're gonna use Nate Thomas.
The left side of the field.
Awesome, you know he's not a swing. He says no swing, he's just left side. Awesome Richards.
Okay, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
He's left tackle. He's making a team.
Yeah. Appreciate you, MJ, man. Thanks for calling in, bro. Yeah.
All right. Salute to the Lord Nation.
Yes, it is, my dog, man. And, you know, I got my brother from another mother, man, you know, all in the VIP lounge and just holding it down. And he's been one of the guys that been rocking with the nation for a long time. And from the 860, let them know who you are, man.
Lord, it's VIP, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, let me clear the air. Shout out to my guy MJ. Shout out to all of Law Nation, man. I'm not going to exclude anybody, even Mr. Slurpee. Mr. Slurpee, I know you're out there slurping up, thinking that your backup quarterback is the second coming, but I'm here to shed the light, Lord. Can we talk realness, Lord?
All right, I'm ready,
2
man.
2 minutes of realness, Lord.
Go ahead.
Because I watched the game. You know me, Lord. I watched the game regardless if it's preseason or the regular season. I watched the game 2 to 3 times.
Right.
Out of watching the game 2 to 3 times, I did see improvement in Trigger Trey.
Trigger Trey, okay. Trigger Trey. Let me pull him up while you're talking.
But what I did not see, and I don't want, our naked eyes to, sometimes when you get blinded by love, you don't see the little red flags. Lord, I saw maybe 4 potential INTs that if the cornerback was paying attention, it would have went right to him.
Okay.
You can go back and watch the game, Lord. 4 potential INTs that if that was that quarterback, that's all they'll be talking about right now. He had 151 yards, and people are talking like he had a 300-yard game, Lord. I'm really confused, Lord. I'm confused on what is the standard that we're holding him to. Now, I don't get me wrong. Once again, I like Trigger Trey as a backup or a third stringer, but I don't want our minds to get all caught up. If we have to depend on Trigger Trey for 2 to 3 games, I don't like them odds, bro. B.
Well, they will go to this format right here on this series. If it's 2 or 3 games, then, I think that they can roll this out real quickly, right? And instead of Flanoy out there, it'll be Lamb and Cooks and your boy Turn Up, was what you call him, Turpin.
Yeah, right, Turn Up. Turn Up will play a big factor this year too.
So I think that he can give you 2 or 3 games, and then he'll hit teams by element of surprise because there's not a lot of tape, right? And the Cowboys got some graders, some road graders on this front five that I think that we can survive 2 or 3 games. Yeah, I think we can, though, bro.
Like I said, we can survive, but not.
Yeah.
It's not a season where I'm looking forward to where they're saying like, well, we won't sign Dak and we'll just B.
Yeah.
Nah, B.
But those,
like
and let me say this too,
backup.
though. Let me say this too, though. Those 2 or 3 games, it just can't be the Ravens or it can't be the Niners. Those teams that's used to this type of stuff. It can't even be the Eagles to a degree because they would know how to really, play this. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying?
Right. Big fact because that's their similar. They defend that all day.
They do
when
that
they're playing their offense. So you know what I mean? When they're scrimmaging or practicing, they practice against that all day. So we don't want. Honestly, Law, after looking at the schedule this year, I really think we got 13 wins. But we're really where it counts, Law, is, when we get to the playoffs, that next level.
Yeah.
I want to see Big Mike McCarthy adjust. That's what something I don't think he did well last year is adjust to the temperature, adjust to the climate.
Yeah.
I want to see your counterpunch. I like the little sprinkles he's doing with the offense as far as opening it up more with that little spin around. We're gonna see that a lot. They running with the tight end sometime. Well, I just want to see turn up on that. I want to see turn up on the end around at least 2 to 3 times a game, even if you're just bluffing.
Right. Oh yeah.
Because now you're gonna make that D end. He's got to stand his ground now. He can't crash down, and that'll open up a little half a second for whoever the running back. And I want to see more of Deuce. I don't know what we got to do to campaign to get Deuce some more touches, but I want to see Deuce this season.
You want to see Deuce, man. So, like I said, when I look at this list, bro, and, Zeke, Rico, Royce Freeman, and Hunter. Are you going with 5 running backs? Are you going to insert Deuce into that? Would you sacrifice Royce because Royce and Ezekiel Elliott may be similar? And you say, okay, I'm going with Zeke, Rico, Deuce, and then Hunter.
Well, you know that thing. We love our guys.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah,
Zeke
yeah.
ain't going nowhere. We can stop. We can cut all that talk out. We can. Jerry loves Zeke, so y'all can cut the talk out about Zeke. Like
and his dad is on the team. His dad is on the team too. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh, and that's why you can go light with tight end if you just say, okay, Hunter, you our H back, and then we will slide you in, and then let Deuce be your 4th running back. You can do that. I think that could be the calling card, bro.
So somebody's numbers, because like you said, it's going to be, damn, I almost want 7 wide receivers. We want it all. But I almost want 7 wide receivers. And as far as the cornerback room, man, that's going to be another numbers game. I don't know, Lord. There's two people that I really want to make this team. And I don't see it. Maybe I see practice squad in him, but I like the kid. I like Wood. I don't like Wood. I love Wood.
Okay.
So I want to see. And like you see, he got a little bit more mobility, but damn, bro, we got like 5 safeties, right? I mean, we can't keep.
There'll be 6 safeties. Hell yeah. So it's only 50. Like that 53 spot, but those spots get very precious. I always like to go heavy on the big boys. The offensive linemen and your D lines. And if you can't go heavy there, of course most of the time people go heavy with DBs because you need special teams. You need guys that can run down and hit and do all of that stuff. And you don't want your starters out there doing that. So that's why special teams, you normally go with 11 DBs or more, But, it's crazy.
Well, the special teams is set up different this year because of way it's kind of set up. You don't need. I think.
But you still need guys that got quick get offs and bursts, short area quickness. These special teams. That's why DBs are wide receivers that can't catch, right? But they are fast. They can run down and hit, and they're used to tackling. So that's why you see majority of DBs making special teams on kickoff returns, because you still got punt returns, right? So you don't want to go too top heavy with offensive linemen and D linemen and don't have guys that can go down there and now you can't cover a punt, so now you have to run out your starters because Zeke hurt you. Zeke hurt you on that spot because he don't do special teams.
Yeah.
Royce Freeman to a degree, you can say, hey, get out there, man. You ain't Zeke to do some special teams. So, that's where it goes, where that problem line is at, And it kind of hurt us last year, believe it or not. We had Sam Williams running down there doing special team stuff. So,
and that's only because he runs a 4-4.
Yeah,
He's one of the
4-4.
fastest people on the team.
Yeah, true that too.
But I think that was a waste of his talent last year, bro. Like to keep it a being, that was a waste of it. And 9 times, 8 out of 10, he was getting penalties because that was his only time he can get his itch off.
Yep.
So he's like, man, I'm going to get my itch off. I don't care what I do.
Right. He had 5 penalties off of special teams. That's crazy. Yeah. But what else you got before I let you go, VIP? What else you got before I let you go? What else you got, though?
A couple of things I want to touch on. I like the way 25 tackles. Maybe he didn't defend all that, but, bro, he puts his head down and tackles. So I know he's probably going to be on the practice squad because he was expendable because we got him in just like a swap-off. But I love the way he put his head down and tackle yesterday. That impressed me, B.
Yeah. Yeah, those series of questionings, yeah, you're right, but the series of responses, yeah, you're right. He did come down and hit and field, and you could argue that he could be a practice squad candidate. You could argue that because, 17 spots on his team for practice squad guys. So I appreciate you for calling in, bro.
My last thing is,
what you got?
Let's stop the center talk. I seen this guy BB body people, bro. Yo, this dude was blocking one dude, and the next linebacker came. He bodied him, bro. Man, put BB in, B. Yeah. Put BB in the middle. You know how that can have his room to step up in the pocket because you got 2 beasts around him. Yo, put BB in the middle, B. Stop playing with it. Stop playing with this guy.
Stop playing with your food. Yeah, you ain't lying, man. Appreciate you, man. VIP, let me hear you say it, man.
Damn, Cowboys. I ain't a killer, but don't push me, B. Shout out to the Slurpee.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, my God. It's VIP, man. And you said shout out to the Slurpees, man. And I guess, you would know who they are, I guess, if you've been following this channel. But appreciate him, man. I got the next caller on the list is I got Jimmy the Greek, and then I have Coach Marr from the 803. So y'all hold tight for these type of conversations. All right. So from the 781, you're live on the Nation, brought to you by Prize Picks. You in the mix. Talk to us, man.
What up, La?
Good morning. Man. Good morning to you, man. Talk to me, man. What you got?
What's up, my brother? Listen, I agree with the previous caller. You got to keep Deuce. I'm telling you, that's going to be a big mistake if they let him go. Because what people are forgetting is Deuce is not small. He's short. He's still strong, and he was amazing in college against top-level talent.
Yeah.
So I think he can still produce in the NFL. I really do. His vision is outstanding, and with the offensive line hopefully improved, I'm telling you, that would be a big mistake if they cut him. And as far as the center position, I think Beebe's going to take it.
Right.
But Huffman's a good backup to him. And I'm telling you, this draft class, I know it's very early, but it looks extremely promising.
It does, man. So it got us wondering and thinking, like, how we can, help this team out by going over and discussing who should be our 53 guys, right? And, boy, that conversation with Deuce, man, I'm hearing that he's a fan favorite right now, right? And we all want Deuce to make this team. But how can you make this make sense? Like, who will be your 4 running backs? Or who will be your running backs in general? Because you don't have to be necessarily 4, but who will be your running backs?
No, I understand. And we're both going to agree on this, that Zeke's going to make the team no matter what.
Yeah.
But the simple fact is he's a Jerry's favorite. And whether he still can play or not, we don't know yet, but he's going to make the team. So I would say Zeke, I would say Deuce, I would say, oh, man, I think Royce is the one that's going to get cut,
Royce can get cut. All right.
Yeah, and you're going to keep Dowdle, you're going to keep Zeke, Deuce, and who's the other one? Probably Malik, I think, maybe.
Okay, Malik.
Yeah.
And just cut Royce. And then you just say, hey, you can go light on tight end and just add Hunter there, right?
Oh, wait a minute. What am I talking about? You're not going to cut Hunter. But the problem is, maybe they can use, like you said, have Hunter as part of the tight end group.
Yeah, because he's the H-back.
Right.
Him and Princeton Fant,
Exactly.
both of those guys had equal camps to me, And Princeton, he's not as a fan favorite as Hunter, but they kind of like equally to me of what they did in camp. Right. And you can argue that Princeton did a little bit more in preseason, but you don't get shines of filling in gaps and blocking folks, putting them on their backs and things like that, because a lot of people, even when the Cowboys, and when you think of the 90s Cowboys, a lot of people will say, Emmett. But Emmett, when he got that Hall of Fame speech, he brought up Moose, right? Yeah. So that's the problem.
I can't believe I forgot Hunter Luepke, because you know what? He's so versatile that you can definitely not cut him. He's a talented kid. There's no doubt about that. But you're right. It's not an easy. You know what?
It's going to be a tough one. It's a tough one.
It's going to be. Yeah. But I say you got to keep Deuce. You have to. Something tells me this kid could have a really good year and add a spark to this offense that we've been missing for a while. So.
Yeah. We'll find out, man. Appreciate you, Jimmy, man. Thank you so much for calling in, bro.
You got it. Have a great day.
No doubt, man. It's Jimmy the Greek, man. You can't argue. Can't argue what he's saying. You literally can't. And it's you got one more preseason game. I call it the battle of the practice bowl game. This is the practice bowl Super Bowl, right? And you got to be on display for 31 other teams. Your resume. It's your open live view of a resume. So I would tell guys, no costly penalties, no fumbles, no INTs, right? No late hits, no personal fouls. You can't go out drinking, no dissipating. Save your legs, fellas. Tell Ashaniqua, Kamika and them, nah, not this week, Tell your boy Poogie and Ray, nah, I can't go out this week. Got to focus in on Saturday. I got to make this team. This is for me to come home with beans and bologna.
Please come home. I got beans and bologna.
Hey, because, man, that's just what it is. It takes 1 second to make this team and 1 second to lose out on being on this team. Like Jalen Cropper, he done fool around and figure out a way not to be on this team. Racy McMath is saying, hey, there's a spot for me for last game. I caught everything that was there. 4 for 4 or something like that. I know I got me a spot on the practice squad. Cropper do to a degree. But what Cropper can do this game, get one of them kickoff returns and take it to the house and rock it in Dallas. Shoot, get a 55 or a 60-yard end around or a play that you catch it and then you wiggle out. Man, there's going to be somebody looking at this situation saying, hey. And the Joneses, keep this in mind. Yeah, Cropper, you got to say, Cropper shaking my head. Yeah, the Joneses, keep this in mind. They have a philosophy. If you've seen it once, you can see it again. So that's how they do this thing. So they looking at even Deuce Vaughn. Hey, we've seen it once. Maybe he can do it again. But Deuce Vaughn, this preseason game, to me, he didn't look as spectacular that he did his first preseason game last year. He scored touchdowns, catching the ball in the middle of the field, wiggling, and did all type of good stuff. So Michael says, hey, Law, whose birthday is it today? Huge Cowboy fan. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. But let's get my guy in from the 803, Coach Marv. You're live on the Nation Brought to you by Prize
What's
Picks
going
and
on,
Mix. Hey, man, what's going on?
How you doing, brother?
Good.
I saw your little post. I saw your post about you the Cowboys are not going with no 9 offensive linemen and no 8 defensive linemen. You never do that. You would sacrifice a special team guy before you get rid of a big that can help you play because they're harder to find.
Yeah, bigs are harder to find.
Yeah, you not, and you definitely don't want to get. You don't want to leave. You don't want to go into the year short on linemen. Because if you let a lineman go, he's gonna get snatched up. Because linemen are hard to find.
Hard to find, Coach.
So if you're doing the backup on right hand, left hand side, you're gonna have to keep a right tackle, and you're gonna have to keep a left tackle. You're gonna have 5 guys. And you're probably gonna have 5 backups there. So you're gonna at least keep 10 linemen.
10 linemen. Let me throw the names out at you, and then in no particular order, by the way, and then let me know who should I add to, because I always listen to you, Coach. You know, I know you managed rosters before and you dealt with this before. So I got Tyler Guyton, Tyler Smith, Zach Martin, T.J. Bass, Brock Hoffman, Cooper Beebe, Terrence Steele, Awesome, and then the list that I wouldn't give my guy, but I got Matt Walesko. And if you look at Matt Walesko, he's been so much better on run blocks and everything like that. He's been great and out.
Matt Walesko, and then you can. And
who's your 10th guy?
He's hurt, and you're gonna stash Thomas off because if he don't play in the preseason, then what you're gonna do is you're gonna probably put him on a injured reserve and you're gonna stash him off for to next year. So that's fine.
So who your 10th guy is though? Who, are you just gonna get Ball just for window dressing, or who you gonna cut for Ball? Because I can go. Who you gonna cut for Ball though? That's the only thing though, because I got 9 guys right there, Coach.
That's with Walesko, you 9?
Yeah, with Walesko, that's 9. Yep. Walesko makes the 9th person, so that's why I said I got 9. And it fought me like who's better, Ball or Walesko? And I'm saying these last 2 games, Walesko been doing some good jobs down in the trenches. He been moving some stuff around, and he at least got a length. Huh?
Did you say Chuma?
No, Chuma's not. Chuma's not. They're gonna IR, designated to IR, get that free spot up for there. Yeah.
Okay.
So I got 9.
Chuma's okay. Then you probably gonna bring on. Then you're probably gonna bring on. You bring Ball on, but till Chuma comes back, and then you're gonna cut Ball. I don't think Chuma's going for the whole year. I just think he's going for 4 weeks.
6'2". Yeah, depending on how bad that toe is, they say 5 to 6 weeks, but I always put an extra week on, like 7, 8. He's gonna be gone. So
Chuma, you either Ball or whoever plays better out of Ball or the new guy that they brought on. You're gonna keep another guy because you're gonna bring Chuma back at some time during the year. So that gives you a good spot for Chuma, so that gives you an extra lineman there. That's good that Chuma's, hurt, and they're going to hold him out for the 6 weeks, so you can get a conditional roster spot for him. The defensive line the same way. You definitely don't want to be showing defensive lineman. You're going to carry it. And the 96 will make this team because.
Where you gonna go short at then? Because. If I'm already, I got the numbers crunched right here. I stood up all night looking at this, Coach, and I'm looking at it like, okay,
where you gonna go?
Where you go short at?
Tell you what you gonna do. First, you're not going with 4. You're not going with 4 special teams. You're gonna cut Goodwin, and then you're gonna bring him on the practice squad, and you can play with that. You can play with that practice squad guy for at least 4 weeks until you have to decide. And hopefully, you may have an injury by that time where you can sign him but you're gonna play him back and forth. So you got 3 weeks to play with that. He's not going to be touched.
And you already know who my other 3 special teams guy. That's Anger, and then Trent Siege, of course. Yeah.
You
figure that list out. Boy, you smart. You figure that list out. That's my 4 special team guys. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't play with that. Everybody loves Deuce Vaughn. Deuce Vaughn's going to be cut. He'll be the first practice squad guy we sign. he's got the right of first refusal when it comes to practice squad.
Right.
So you got somebody inside the building. So you're not going to lose him on the practice squad because there's somebody going to sign up to the active roster.
True.
And somebody sign up to the active roster, that's fine. Hey, that you got to say that.
It's good. It's good luck to him, and it's like, hey, Chris Bond is still happy. Like, yeah, my son is signed for someone, right?
But he's not going to another. He's not going to go to another team to be a practice squad guy
right.
when he can be a practice squad guy there. The receiver type thing, they're going to see who may get hurt in this last game. The tight end, I agree with you on the tight end because you're going to be able to stash 2 tight ends on this practice squad where you're going to be able to the same thing as the Cowboys do. We'll bring them up when we need them. You got 3 times you can come off the practice squad before you got to be signed to the active roster. So we can play that game with them until because you got people get hurt in during the season. Well, we'll play that game with them. Now, I'll tell you where they may play the game at. They may play the game with Cooper Rush.
Yeah.
Now, they may play the game with
Coach,
him.
You remember last year they cut Rush and they cut what's the other kid with the beard? Yeah, Will Greer. And they only had Dak Prescott, and all of the teams passed up on Rush when somebody picked up Greer. I forgot who it was at the time. But
they went back and forth until they had to actually, because like I said, you get 3 times, and after that 3rd time, then you got to sign to the active roster. So with the new rules, they're going to play that game now. They're looking for somebody might get hurt. Somebody may come up with an injury. They're going to say, okay, you may see one of your defensive linemen, so they can keep a defensive lineman. You may see one of your defensive linemen. You may see that the young guy might get a mystery injury. Rogers.
Yeah, that was what I thought about because Coach, I had the moment I post this list, I had about 4 or 5 coaches inbox me. I can't say who their names are, but they're not for the Cowboys. One of my guys, I can tell you, I can throw his name out there. The D-line guru, he hit me up and just put that out there. And he said, "Law, I can't see." He said the same thing you said. I can't see the Cowboys going with 8 players on D-line. That's real razor blade thin there. Yeah. But I tried to. If you look at those numbers, I tried to fit Rodgers and I tried to fit Denzel Jackson in there. But as far as skill set and what we seen on tape and what have you, I just couldn't figure out how you can get those boys in there without.
You think about it.
Yeah, who you gonna cut?
With Quinn, he ran 12. He kept 11 defensive linemen.
Hell yeah, now, he did. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that. Zimmer's not. He gonna play some guys more minutes. More plays. Yeah. Than the other guys. So he may not go to 11, but he would probably go 10, and they probably play that game with one of them because we'll probably put one on IR. They would say, okay, we're gonna hoping not to need you until probably week 4, and then we'll bring you on because, like I said, there's going to be people hurt. Yeah. So you need to play this game where you got some people that's going to be hurt, and you got to have a good relationship with people because if you get on the practice squad, you just don't want to sign. Now, you got to understand this. Not only when you're doing this, you're looking at other people's rosters too and waiting for them to cut people too. So it's not that we just only keep ours. We're looking at other people. But I tell you this right quick, Law. When it comes down to Izzy, I'm a South Carolina. I love Izzy.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
But when it comes down to this, when you got to think about how the clock got to start over. Izzy is going into year what? 3, 4,
something like that. Yeah. He's been here for a minute.
So he's going to be a free agent. If I can get a guy that's just as close as good as him, starting at year 1, my clock starts over. He's at the end of his clock. I'm not going to sign him back. If I can get a guy that's a rookie that's starting the clock over, he's going to have a leg up on Izzy. This is why they got rid of Nashawn. Because Nashawn was at the end of his clock, and they brought in a guy that still had 2 years, and his clock still had a little bit more time to tick for us to see what he can do. But when you're at the end of your clock, sometimes you need to go to a guy that may be 1 or 2 years younger, so you can say, we can still keep this guy at this salary level because there's no need to keep Izzy at year 4, and then we could have kept a guy at year one or two, they're probably going to be at the same level.
Coach, you're brilliant. You just helped me out. I found a way where we get 2 spots in there.
There you go.
Here we go. You go with 4 safeties: Malik Hooker, Wilson, Wanye, and Bell. You cut Izzy and you cut CJ, right? Those 2 spots. Wanye can do what CJ been doing, right? And on top of that, that's your extra spot for Denzel Daxon as well as Rodgers. What's your thoughts?
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Yeah. So you will have 10 defensive linemen there. Yeah.
And CJ's not going nowhere. CJ ain't going nowhere.
Right, ain't nobody going to pick him up. Yeah.
And then you can probably play that role and say, okay, when I get somebody hurt, because somebody's going to get hurt or get a bruise in the next couple of weeks.
I got one other spot that you can probably play around with that, but we already thin at that, and I know a lot of people are going to get mad at this. All right, so if you're going to do that, let's say if you're going to bring them back and then do that little play game, we got 5 linebackers. We already raised the blade thin there, but I got Kendricks, Overshown, Clark, Mears Learfile, and Damian Wilson. Do you just say, hey, Wilson, you that old broom, but we're going to just cut you because of special teams, and we're going to roll with the youth, and we bring CJ back on because he's a special team captain? But we want to keep your phone near, man. We're gonna bring you in, or we'll play we play that game with him because he's longer than 2. I don't think his demand would be that crazy. And then he has some off the field stuff down the stretch a couple of months back and all of that. So what's your thoughts?
I'm gonna ask you this question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ask you a question about the linebackers. The 2 guys that they signed, the guy they signed from Cincinnati, who had the interception. And the other guy they signed from the Chiefs, have they played him in preseason a lot?
Darius Harris and
he hasn't played a lot.
He's 46 out there. He's number 46. He played a little bit in his last game. What's the other guy name?
But he ain't played much.
He ain't play much, bro. He didn't.
Okay. See, somebody's not playing much because they're veterans. Because they said, okay, we can stash this, we can cut this person and drop and put them on the practice squad. That's why they signed the other 2 linebackers. They're trying to hire some people where they can say, okay, they weren't picked up in free agency, but we know they can play. If we just don't play them much and put them on the practice squad, we can pick them up. So people are going to say, oh, well, they don't need to get them. They didn't jump at them while they were on free agent, so they're going to feel like and you're going to stash those guys. You're going to stash 2 to 3 linebackers on your practice squad, but you're probably going to cut. You probably cut Wilson because you get depth from the other players. Yeah. And you got to watch this thing. You got to watch this. You got to watch this thing with one of the linebacker got hurt. The young guy that got hurt. Anybody when we need to watch on this. Watch on this last preseason game. Mm-hmm. When you see a guy, one of our veteran guys get hurt, count 2 spots already right then because he will say, oh, he injured. That leaves us. It's a real game when you're playing, but to win a championship and to go through a season, you need at least 74 players to get through a season. 74 players, not no 53. You need 74 players, roughly between 70 to 74 players to get to a season, and that's every team. So that practice squad is very important, and moving people on that practice squad is important. But you need around 70 players every year to get to a season.
Man, you on the money with it, Coach. I can't wait for this. The 27th is the cut day, so we'll find out,
and
man.
Everybody's gonna be out there the same day. Everybody's gonna be in the water at the same time. So the job that this if y'all talking about some hectic stuff, the job that Will McClay in this group, we talking about the draft time. This is the draft time. You got time to work on that.
Right.
Here, you got to make decisions on people probably within hours.
Yeah, of who you want to really go, and then you got feelings and stuff like that. Not saying that you're worried about that, and then you got some false promises that you may say, "Hey, I promised this guy, I promised that scout, and I promised that person," but then you got to go against that because it'll be another team that you really high on going to end up releasing some of their guys. And the problem is with this new way that they doing it, because you remember back in the days, Coach, a team would draft a player, and they were like, well, this veteran guy, I no longer need this guy because I drafted a guy. And they would cut him on their first wave so that they can get a chance to be ingratiated with a new team. But now you got to wait until this, then you got to wait till the 27th. So there could be another cut guy that's a nice defensive lineman that Will McClay got his eyes on, or another cut guy from a cornerback perspective or a linebacker spot that we might can take a circle the box. Yep.
I'm going to give you one more little tidbit to understand. The Cowboys love undrafted free agents. Why? Tell you why.
Labor cheap.
Because undrafted free agents give you that fifth year, or almost a sixth year, to keep them. Why? When they get through their first 4 years, you got the tenure you can give them. They don't even go into the free agent. They go to be a restricted free agent after 4 years. Where you got the tenure you can put on them. So that gives, and you can tender them for 2 years. So you really got them locked in for 6 years before you got to give them huge money.
True.
So when you get an undrafted free agent and he turns out to be a gem, you can really lock him into 6 years before he even get big bucks. Remember Terrence Field? They gave him a tenure, and if he didn't take he took the tenure, and somebody picked him up, they would have owed us a draft pick, right? So that's where you get when you get undrafted free agents. So that's why they like to keep those guys, because now you got them locked in for at least 5 or 6 years before you even have to pay them big money if you want to do them that way. So that's why undrafted free agents are very, very important, and that's why sometimes they will pick an undrafted free agent before they deal with a guy who's a draft pick, because after 4 years you have to pay him because he's going to be unrestricted.
No doubt, Coach Bob, man. I appreciate your wisdom and understanding of the game. Hey, Coach, let's continue to do this, man. Appreciate you, man. Y'all put your hands together for Coach Marv, man. Yes, indeed. Hey, he was right on the money with that. I had no real rebuttal to what he's saying, because outside of the numbers game, and I crunched those numbers, man, and it's just so hard to look into this particular deal and say, okay, this would be a guy, that would not be a guy, and this would be a guy, and that would not be a guy. So it's going to be very crazy. It's going to see a lot of guys that you would love to have on this team. Feelings going to be involved and stuff like that, and it's going to be crazy, right? But we're going to have to weather the storm. This is the breaking points of most teams. Like, some people still angry to this day. Like, hey, man, they cut me in. I had to fight my way to get back to a roster. I can't stand that team anymore, right? And that's just how it goes. And these are all of the snaps from my guy, number 60. Shout out to Dustin Mosier for the film analysis breakdown on this. But you can see that 60 is really good for us, and he's clearing our ways for the quarterback and running back. That's a good thing. It's a good problem for us to have, too, by the way, overall, fighting for a guy that's trying to make this team. Smoke 1 for you says, Law, do we cut Walesko, Chuma, Ball, and Bostic? And then he says, Swain, Ice Cold, Cowboy, Action, Powell. What do y'all think? I think that you're going to have to finagle the roster to get at least double-digit players on this team on O-line and D-line. It's just the volume. The volume don't show us enough that anybody that you can really say, I'm going to go short here and bring that on for what they did for this team, you know. So normally, like most coaches say, hey, we want 10 linemen, and regardless, O-line and D-line. You know, we want 20%. We want 20 of our guys to be at least O-line, D-line. But I only got us going with 9 offensive linemen. And you can play the finagle game of, you know, bring this guy on, bring that guy off, and stuff like that. But I only got us going with 9. And on the back end of it, you got to have Brock Hoffman. I'm not letting T.J. Bass see the exit room right there. I'm not doing that. I'm not letting Cooper Beebe go, of course. I'm not letting Awesome Richards go, right? So we got good problems to have over here, ladies and gentlemen, with this offensive line room. Good problems, real good problems. But I can only see 9, and that's just what it is. Yeah, Bostic was moved to IR, so that to a degree, I'm not saying that helped us, but you got to get the roster down to 53, regardless of it. Who's on IR or not, what's counted for or whatnot. You got to have a 53-man roster. So, you can have IR designated to return and things like that. But when I look at everything, shoot, you got to have it this way, Yep. So, and then you got to put it on paper. You can't say, well, I'm putting him on a IR. Well, he got to go there. And then you got to come up with 53. You get fined if you have 54 guys on the team. You get fined if you have 50. I think the first week you get fined if you have 50. You got to. It's a 53. It's a hard cut, and it's all teams got to go through it. Someone says Swain says maybe Bass regress. Yeah, I think that he's like what the OC said, battling with an injury that we don't know of. But he haven't regressed to the point where you want to take that risk of, let me cut TJ. Let me cut him and put him on the practice squad. See if he can clear waivers and be on the practice squad. No. You better play around with ball and, well, let's go with that. You don't play around with my guy. Look at that. You seen that play right there? Shoot. Let me see. Let me rewind a little bit. You seen that right here, boy? Yeah. Watch this, boy. Shoot, you ain't going to get this out of ball in them. You see that play? I'm just letting it roll, and I didn't even pay attention to it. But watch what's about to happen, y'all. Oh, my God. Let me see. Yeah. Pancake special, baby. Yeah. Where my guy at? Where my guy? Watch this. Get him. Bam.
How does that happen?
We talk about TJ, and all of a sudden, TJ said, "You better not get rid of me." Rex! I can't take this no more, Rex. Yeah, TJ, man, I ain't letting TJ go. I'm holding on, TJ. Yeah, I'm holding on to TJ and them. Yeah, I'm holding on to TJ, and I'm saying, okay, all right, TJ. I seen a good. Matter of fact, you gonna make me. I'm gonna go back and watch. Let's go back and watch TJ. I know this is a reel for 60, but let's pay attention to 66 on this, man. Let's pay attention to this 66, man. Yeah, good block inside. Hold on. Got to put the sponsor deal up there. Get with me. Boom. Here we go. Let's pay attention to TJ. All right. Shoot. All right. Look at TJ right here. Okay. He won off of that one. All right. Here's TJ. I know the marker is going on 60, but we're going to pay attention to TJ and them. Got him right there. Okay. Good one right there. Hey, let's go rewind just for a quick second. Brock Hoffman comes in and helped TJ with a punch. This stuff going to be real. Watch. Not on this play, but the next play. Watch what Brock Hoffman do. TJ engaged right here. Yeah. Let me help you out. I like that. I like it. Yeah. TJ Bass. See what he doing. He won on that one. Wait. Wait a minute. He got nasty again. Wait a minute. Oh, my goodness, man. Where he at? Oh, watch this one, baby. Over here, rewind a little bit. Watch TJ. He gonna maul this guy again. He gonna maul him. Watch this. Watch this. Oh, boy. Yeah. Get him. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah, look at that right here. Yeah. That man on the ground. Let the body hit the floor. Let the body hit. Shoot. I need this in my life, man. Shoot. If this regressing, shoot, I like that. And then he gonna lay all over him again.
Get your up there, contain the damn ball.
Come on with it. Yeah. Yeah, that's you. Spade. You got some butter for that pancakes? I'm gonna gas up TJ just enough. Yeah. Nah, coach said cut TJ. Nah, I don't think you can let him slide though. I don't think you can get away with TJ being cut. Somebody else picking. He'd be on the Washington team. I know for sure. They need offensive line help. He'll be on the 49ers. You don't want TJ to go to the 49ers. They need somebody. He put that guy. He won that rep. Let's pay attention to 66, y'all. Let's pay attention to 66. And he lost that one, y'all. 66 lost that rep. That's 66. Ooh, combo block, second level. Good. Yeah, whoop. That's a good combo block from 66, second level. 79 got inside and do some things for us. Let's see what we do on this one. The ball's well on gone right there. Come on with it. 66. Combo. Yeah, he lost on that one. Got washed up out a little bit, but he's able to contain a little bit there. Let's see what 66 do now. Yeah, well, let's go really big, but you got to. Somebody got to do goal line, y'all. Somebody got to do special team, field goal, and punt and all of that stuff. Somebody got to block in there. You don't want your starters out there. So, well, let's go give you that. Yeah, see, well, let's go one off of that one. You got me looking at well, let's go now. Look at 66 right here. Boom, hands inside. Okay, got to give him an A+. Then, well, he fell on the ground. The other guy won on that one, but outside of that, he did his job up until the echoes of the whistle. Let's see what he do now. Slide there. Hey, got him walking back. Oh, boy, I see you, 66, doing your job, man. Hands inside. Move. Come on. 79. You got, look, we normally don't give 79 no praises. And 66, you got to give him that. Shoot. Let me see, why did he didn't run all the way in? Hold on. Boom. Boom. That's a 6-yard run. Yeah, it's still good. 27 with a 6-yard run. Brought to you by 66 and Matt. Well, let's go. There you go. Double stack. That's a good block inside. That's B-gap run right there. That's B-gap run. See what we got here. Kick out. Let's go with it. Let's see right here. Yeah, hands inside. Good double tank. It's 5 yards, y'all. That's B-gap run. Come on, baby. You got to like that one. All right, let's see what else we got right here. 66. Shoo. That's B-gap. Another good run. 66 beasting off of the Raiders. If we play the Raiders every week, 66 winning. If we play this, I think most of their starters was in this game. Okay. Hey, ain't nothing wrong falling off. You gonna fall? He gonna fall and put all that weight on or what? Hey, he's sitting on 2 of them, man. Hey, as long as he on top, that's what's it. And yeah, this is preseason though. Yeah, you're right. This is preseason. Mm-hmm. Our goal is not to see 66 out there point blank. Period. This should be Zach Martin, but for the fact that this is our backup doing it, I like that, and I'm quite sure. Did y'all get a chance to see Brock Purdy yesterday without his Trent Williams, without Debo and CMC yesterday? I said he look Trey Lance looked better than him. Yeah. Yeah. Let's pay attention to 66 again. Hands inside, walking them up. That's 2-3 yards right here. That's moving forward, not backwards. That's a good play. Boy, look 16 fast. Okay. There we go right here. Watch, pay attention, 66. He got the second level. He sprung him a little bit. Yeah. Oh, he got folded up. He got folded up on that one, y'all. Yeah. Let's see what we got right here. Fade pass, touchdown. He won off of this one. Let's go back to the touchdown play. I want to see this touchdown play. That's the one he got folded up on. Let's see what 66 do now. Yeah. Boy. You can run that one in there. Watch this. Watch this hold he create. That's a touchdown right here if you even run it. And cutback lane was there. He got blocks up front. He got a wall right here. That's touchdown even if you ran it right there. Let's see. Wish I could slow motion that. Tap, tap, tap. Yeah. Play action though, but that's a touchdown. And of course we all know that's touchdown right there, boy. Boom. Cutback was there. So yeah. And boom. Got hands inside. Walled him up. We already talked about that play. Laid all over him like Family Guy. You know, when Peter fall down the stairs. I'm going to tell tomorrow. I'm going to tell my guy, the OC, to break this play down. Watch how he jabs here. And he got quick enough feet to make sure he get back around on this twist right here. I love it. I'm going to see if the OC or Vacha or anybody break this part down. Like, this a good jab. Boom. Yeah. Kept the quarterback upright. Yeah. Shoot, first down. That's what I'm seeing. I like that. Boom. He did it again. Got away with a hole. Yeah. Sometimes you got to get your hands inside. Boom. Did it again. Watch how he's so quick. And then you got a double right here. Watch this. There we go. Not the proper technique, but at this point, you got hands all inside, not on the outside. They normally let you get away with it. Boom. Then the quarterback able to run for multiple yards. Drop back. Now the quarterback able to run for multiple yards. Yeah. That boy quick, ain't he? Trey Vick. Trey Vick over here, baby. Appreciate everybody, man, for calling in and tuning in to these type of episodes, man. It's always a pleasure. Always a dynamite type of deal with you guys. Able to call in and do your thing, man. But, you know, at this point, it's 1:30. I thank everybody, man, for y'all support. Be sure to hit the like, share this content, and let friends and neighbors know where to go, man. I'm going to give you guys some independent film sessions in a few. Just wanted to go live with it and give you guys my thought tracks of everything. Appreciate y'all, man, so much. Be sure to check out Prize Picks. You can be in the mix too. Download Prize Picks. Use promo code LAW. It's always good. It's always good talking about the Cowboys in this way. It's always good talking about the Cowboys in this way. That a lot of people think that this team will not be the team that they were last year, nor the year before that. I think that we can still win 12 or more games. Call me crazy, but I think we can. Trey Vick, yeah. But as you see these guys, there can only be 53. And I think it's 46 game day active guys, or 47, something like that. But stay tuned. More and more information will come out about what we're going to do for the foreseeable future. Check out Law Nation Sports on all platforms. Keep your mind steady on these boys. But at the end of the day, Cowboy Nation, we going to be victorious. We got our mind set straight for it. And we got the roster that these guys going to have to fight to get it and keep it. Say this one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Write this down. Write this down. If you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep, if all your desires of it makes you quite mad enough that you don't get tired, and it makes you hold everything tawdry and cheap, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you would gladly go out there and sweat for it, and fret for it, or even plan for it, and lose all terror of your mind, if you would simply, just simply go after the thing you want with all of your capacity, strength, sagacity, with faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity. If neither cold or poverty or famine or the fame, sickness of your body or brain can turn you all away from the thing you want, and dogged and grim and besiege and beset, with the help of Almighty, you will get it. Cowboy Nation, that's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the bass.
Give me my theme music.
That's Cooper BB right there. Somebody said, play BB. I got you. All right. Go Cowboys. Come on, O-line. That's all we want to do. Run it up. Royce. Look at Royce. Look at that hole.
Read it. Run from it.
I've been really
Destiny arrives all the time.
lately. I just wanna run it up. Don't need no deals. I make the deal. Have to take it to a meal lately. I just wanna run it up.
Ooh. Come on, baby.
Kinda check the song. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Until next time, we'll let this play out. Normally, I switch over.
Lately, I just wanna run it up. Need them ones, I need them fives, need them tens, I need that change to the safe. Got blues inside.
BB.
And pinks, it's all the same. I still say and roll my change. Take some losses when I play.
Charge it to the game.
I'm with L, yeah, I'm with T Black, I'm with Reverend now. I'm with Bay, yeah, I'm with Jay, yeah, I'm with Chuck and now.
Good win right there.
I switch sides, now it's about loyalty. You switch sides off for the bag, and that's worth more to me.
Hey.
I mix Nike with designer, I experiment. You just rock what's on the shelf, and I'm not feeling it. Search for the one, but baby girl, it's nothing real as this. Can't trust a soul, I keep a hammer, call it too legit. I've been really in the field, love the rush, I love the feel. I just wanna run it up. Don't need no deals, I make the deal. I have to take it to a meal. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Yeah.
In the beginning.
Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Come on with it. Much love to you. Tony, C-Bass, J-Biz. Appreciate you, man. Come on.
I just be off the dome. I never own no chrome. Too many foes and clothes. Yeah. I be at home alone. I be in zones alone. I be on road alone. Yeah. I've been really in the field. Like the rush, I love the feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Don't need no deals, I need the deal. I have to take it to a meal. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Yeah. Kinda check a song. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Count that too.
Come on with it. I just want to run it up. Oh, y'all caught me dancing over here. Come on with it. Yeah. Get on up out of here, man. One love. That was the in the beginning. We about one love, baby. And roll those Credits. Let's get it.
Nowadays, nothing really excites me. Only one of me and nobody's like me. Phone ringing and I tell him it's ice. I got wifey on blingin' she ice. Freeze, photo, please, no photos. G's, no, please.
Come on with it. Shout out to the super chat, Jay Versick, appreciate you. Glenn Caper, appreciate you. Trip Ace, appreciate you.
Producers saw the numbers one. Different colors in my baggy light. Chalk it up, talk of the town where you're talking up.
Right.
Wanna get you a ring and you tough enough. Wanna get you new things with your pockets dull. Run it up. I used to be quiet and out of luck. Now I move up and move humble cause the hate and the jealousy. My mama telling me count up your blessings and run it up. Nowadays nothing really excites me. Only one of me and nobody's like me. Phone ringing and I tell him it's ice. I got wifey on blingin' she ice. Freeze, photo, please, no photos. G's, no, please, no photos. I keep giving game away. I put game on layaway.
Law.
I got paid to play today.
Nation.
I get paid to stay away.
Come on.
I get paid on rainy days.
Come on with it.
I might make it rain today.
He ain't lying.
I got paid off pain today.
Come on, baby.
Y'all to take the pain away. In my own lane, finger roll.
Come on.
I would never sell my only soul. Heard
Hey.
your whole team was for sale.
Not
Who
ours.
on the market for the low.
Hey.
Who the realest, we might never know.
Law's the
Who
realest,
second, you
y'all
the
know it.
player role.
Come on.
Give you the world when they sign you up. Try you out and then they line you up.
Ooh.
Now you're looking hungry, ribs are touching, need some food.
Need some food, baby.
Now you're all on live acting surprised, but you was fooled.
Come on.
Boy, get out the way, it's been a day, now you're old news. Now you got the pen and pad, you're trying to take my moves. Nowadays, nothing really excites me. Only one of me and nobody's like me. Phone
Come on
ringing
with
and
it,
I tell 'em
baby.
it's ice. I got wifey on blingin' she freeze, photo, please, no photos. G's, no, please, no photos. Nowadays, nothing really excites me. Only one of me and nobody's like me. Phone ringing and I tell 'em it's ice. I got wifey on blingin' she freeze, photo.
Come on with it, baby.
Well, what I'm saying is that there are known knowns and that there are known unknowns, but there's also unknown unknowns. Things we don't know that we don't know.
See, when you invest in something and you hustle and you work for something, you got a different type of attachment to it. You're going to have a cold day in hell for somebody to try to take this from you. We live by this, we die by this. We don't surrender, we don't retreat. Every man must search his own soul. I listen to that quote every morning. I want to get mine out the mud. I want mine out the dirt. I don't want no handouts. I don't want no celebrity to co-sign me.
Right.
And somebody to see me in the street and say, I remember when such and such put you on. No. It may sound harsh, but I'm going to beat myself up so the world can't beat me up. Because the world is a cruel place. It can be a beautiful place if you allow it to be. Once your perspective changes, that's when miracles happen. What else I got to conquer so I can get to the next level? What else? There's always going to be giants at the gate. If it ain't rough, it ain't us. Let's go. Wow. So it ain't like, why me? It's like, why not me? Let's do it. The flowers don't chase the bees. The flowers just are.
I spoke with Michael and Elijah, and I said, that's how you do it, son. You do it like they did it. I wanted to stand in front of my boys and say, do it like your dad, like any proud dad would want to. And at that moment, a voice came over me, and it said, look up, get up, and don't ever give up.
The fight started, baby. Get back on your 2 feet and get that done, don't contemplate it. Let's get that done, this victory televised for who couldn't make it. I'm standing tall, my chest up, chin up high like they can't break me. Lights on, it's time to fight. They know just how we come in this Dallas, boy, we tryna fight. Lights on, it's time to fight. Game time, it's time to fight. We don't never give up. 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 The fight started, baby. Get back on your 2 feet and get that done, don't contemplate it. Let's get that done, this victory televised for who couldn't make it. I'm standing tall, my chest up, chin up high like they can't break me. Lights on, it's time to fight. They know just how we come in this Dallas, boy, we tryna fight. Lights on, it's time to fight. Game time, it's time to fight. We don't never give up. We don't never give up. We don't never give up. We don't never give up.
God sees in you what you don't see in yourself. And that's why he chose you to break generation cycles. And he about to open door for you that no man can shut. That no man can shut. Because he wants them to be a witness for what he about to do. Woo! My God. He wants them to be a witness for what he about to do. So keep faith. Keep faith. And don't worry about if God gonna do it. Because it's already done. It's already done. You are favored. Victory's upon you. I need y'all to receive this message. Big dog. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Let's listen to Landlord, baby. Come on, baby.
Money in my hand. Yeah. And this is greatness defined. Every line is divine. Verses boggle your mind. And every song, man, I swear, just get better with time. No matter how much shade they throwing, I still manage to shine. I don't know why they so obsessed with mine. I'm all they think about. Go in their house, they probably got my pics in a shrine. Damn, I never let these play me. They see us ballin', now they wanna switch teams like KD. I know my time coming, I guess I'ma wait and see. I'm too cocky and confident that humble ain't for me, Lord. Help me with my egotistical ways, but I'm amazed how they display such miserable hate. I never paid attention to what most to say. Their words are unimportant like prepositional phrase. They wanna see me crash and burn in a ridiculous blaze, but yet I rise like the Phoenix. Show these I'm great enough. Yeah, I know these haters can't stand me. We'll
come on with it, Landlord.
I do it for the family.
Do it for the fam, baby.
Bring the block to the Grammys. And
come
if
on.
You try to stop me, you need a plan B.
Come on with it.
I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals, and pop out until you make it. Show them all you the greatest. I'm the great young poet, got flow flowing, it's mind blowing.
Boy, I'm gonna be a music mogul over here. Come on.
For my opponents that will be mourning
get it, Landlord.
Every beat I get and destroy it, that's what the fans wanted. The hot topic, you try to copy, that's hard stopping. Yeah, I'm a giant when rhyming and y'all microscopic. I got them watching and they believe in me like a prophet. Custom pics I'm cropping, be masterpieces, they photoshopping. I'm from the bottom, assembled by the avenue. So I gotta pay homage to the hood to show my gratitude. And then my attitude is similar to an animal. These niggas ain't half as cool, I got different levels to tap into. I am the truth. To know that I kill it, these are God level lyrics. I should be on Mount Olympus. My music therapeutic to the real spirit, like it came from ancient Kemet. Ain't nobody with me, I'm the great. Yeah, I know these haters can't stand me.
Can't stand me, baby.
I do it for the family. So bring the block to the Grammys. And if you try to stop me, you need a plan B. Yeah, I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals, let the doubters see you make it. And show them all you the greatest, I'm the greatest.
Come on with it, man. That Landlord from Alabama, man. Let's go, man. Let's get on up out of here, man.
Run from it.
What's happening? All the same, huh?
And now it's here. Or should I say, I am.
In the beginning. Yeah.
Oh my God.
In the beginning.
Yeah.
Nobody, baby.
Get on. Until next time. In the beginning. We slow it down with this one. DC for life, not for short, baby. We about. Salute. Yep.
Take a drag of my cigarette. Breathe me out, breathe you in.
Shout out to you, Joseph. Terrell. J Business. Texas Rob. Garcia. Until next time. Salute. We about. Well, we're gonna hit you all alone. Don't let them street lights hit you.